Hello guys, hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, apologies for the the radio silence yet again. Had a mixture of work crunch, and then this week was my birthday, so I've had quite a lot of plans to kind of go to. But finally starting to kind of see some free time again. Next day is Sunday of free time. Every other day is planned for already, but well, and tomorrow I guess, but still. So I'll be streaming tonight and Sunday, hopefully. But yeah, so as a result, tonight's probably going to be quite a long stream to kind of make up for lost time. I have worked on the project a tiny bit off stream, hence why the eyeliner no longer lines up. I updated the UVs on the eyelids. So if we just go into the UVs for Mona, she's now got her eyelids closed, which just makes transferring stuff a lot easier. But really quick, it took like 10 minutes to do, but it's super, super helpful to do. So yeah, 3D Scan Store were kind enough to send some maps. So I spent a tiny bit of time before stream quickly making them safe to stream, because there is stuff in these scans which I can't show on YouTube, i.e. nipples. It's stuff that no one really should care about, but YouTube will smite you down. But yeah, so I've removed those, so we've got some safe for work versions to start projecting. So yeah, so for this stream, first thing I'm gonna do is just quickly update the eyeliner, just because that's a quick thing to do. And I also need to test something in Arnold. And then once I've tested that out, which is just auto-generating TX files, which it can now do. Once I've done that, if that doesn't work, I'll just quickly do it in Maya, and then we'll start copying stuff over in Wrap 3. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm just going to get straight into it because we got enough to do as is. So let's create a new channel. And I'm going to create this as a 2K map because I don't think we need anything. Let's set alpha to 1. ISO eyeliner. 16-bit. I don't think I need that. I'll go with it anyway, but I don't think I need it. Scalar data, yeah, that's all fine. Base geo only, cool. So let's quickly grab this guy, plug you in here. And I need that to have a merge. In fact, I'll quickly go in, grab these guys. But yeah, so let's see how this turns out. I'm just gonna try to organize this somewhat. Hey Mike, how's it going? I heard it was your birthday a couple days ago. It was actually my birthday yesterday. We had a little get together, went to the pub, which was really, really nice to kind of see people. I'm a Valentine's Day baby. Right, ISO eyeliner, let's do this. It's a paint, let's name this. ISO eyeliner. Cool. And then I kind of want to create a new paint node actually, so I want to create a blank one. Paint. That's all fine. Cool. And then just for the sake of preview, I'm going to do a remap or range. Nope, grade. There we go. So just drag that in there. Come on. And we're just going to bring down the black point. And what that will allow us to do is just, in fact, I'll use lift instead. Actually, let's lift by 0.1. This just means that I export from this point, but what I see isn't pitch black, which makes things a lot easier to paint. So let's go. In fact, I'm going to go even lower. Let's do it like that. Cool. But yeah, so set this to mirror projecting. Let's quickly mirror painting. There we go. And then let's get a brush. Probably hide the lights, wherever that is. Or is it? There we go. Bring this up. Delete that guy as well. Cool. So let's start painting. Just going to go into tool properties, or shelf actually. start with an organic brush. I need to get some reference up as well. Let's get some pure F. Load recent. And pure F. I do have some images of eyeliner. Hers is more soft. I think this is the feel I want to go for, where it's not like completely harsh. I'll multiply a noise or something in, but for now let's go with like a sponge brush or something. And we'll paint white. So let's go with organic sponge. Oh, that's the okay, there we go. And we're just going to go around, gently paint. Oh, I didn't plug my Wacom in. So I'm in scatterbrain mode. I'm in a good mood though. I'm on a new project now at work, and it's a lot more kind of relaxed than the previous one. So I'm not doing as much overtime. In fact, I'm not doing any overtime. And I feel like I actually kind of polish things, like spend time things needed, which is always fun when you're doing that at work. It's never fun to be rushing around. Alright, there we go. Wacom sorted. So let's just get you up there. And we'll mimic. Okay, I may need to go 4K on this guy. Let's quickly change that up. Can I resize? Can't remember how to do it. Hey Emrika, how you doing? I need to go into channels, don't I? Channel. Resize, there we go. Go 4K on this guy. And this guy, I can just do that. There we go, that's better. I'm wondering if it'd be better to I wonder if it'd be better to like paint with a solid brush and then subtract rather than start with this guy. Okay. Yeah, let's go in with the basic default brush. Okay. We'll like sharpen up the lines in a moment. Let's just get everything placed first. Or straighten up the lines and sharpen them. But yeah, so for those who weren't at the very start of the stream, this will be a very long one, I imagine. Just because I want to kind of make a good chunk of progress in one go. So it won't be a quick one, I know that much. Nope, don't mean to do that. Okay, let's quickly subtract that out. There we go. I love drawing subtractively, where you just like do a few lines, then erase and do another few lines. Okay, so hey Sculpting Stash, how's it going, man? Guessing you finished Dead Space, otherwise you'd be would be working right now. I actually haven't finished it yet. I really want to. I'm on chapter 9 of my Impossible, then Plasma Cutter Only playthrough. Oh, and Plasma Cutter Only playthrough. It's not as difficult as I expected. It's very tedious, but it's not very difficult. I'm not like save scumming. I haven't like actually died yet. I've not had to like revert saves and stuff. So I'm just taking it extremely cautiously, as Stash recommended in Discord. 100%, nice man. It's really good. Yeah, the game's great. I think it's probably gonna be my favorite game of the year. Okay, let's see. What did the concept call for? Okay, we need a little bit down here, don't we? I don't want to go the whole way, though. There we go, nice and sharp. Maybe a bit too long, let's kill it off a bit quicker. And then the inner eyelid. It's going to be hard to get right. Although eyelashes are going to contribute quite a lot to that. There we go. Maybe a little bit chunkier. There we go. So, let's try that out. If I disable that guy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There we go. So, let's get that exported as a test. So we want to export flattened. In fact, we want to use the export manager. Let's get into the habit of using that too. Projects, personal work, Mona, texturing, publish, ISO eyeliner. Oh, root path, sorry. Go to here. And ISO eyeliner. See, for file name, I'm debating removing the channel because there's already going to be a folder for it. So, like, if I do that, it means I don't have to type channel once, and I can like copy paste everything around a lot easier. This one's raw, it's data. Let's hit export on that. Oh, wait, I should have... Okay. Give it a moment. I need to re-export this. Okay. So let's go into this guy's settings. He's already set to raw data, okay. So then let's go back into export this guy, export manager. Same as source. Raw, cool. Size. Where is it? Is it just saying flattened? If I go to export flattened. Is this what I want to keep? Small textures. Let me check if it's actually done it. Mona. Publish. ISO eyeliner. Okay, they're all quite large still. So let's try this. Give it a moment to do its thing. There we go. Yeah, so what that allows you to do is the first UDIM I've painted stuff in, it's the eyelids. Then every other UDIM, you see the file size goes from 2.5 meg to 555 bytes. Basically it means if nothing's painted in a UDIM, it just exports the smallest possible texture, which is like 2 pixels by 2 pixels or something. And although it's a small saving, it does mount up. It's weird that the export manager doesn't have that. I'll have to ask. I feel like it's a feature it would have. I'm just missing something. But that's that done. So let's get back into here. Let's kill this render. Go into utils, flush caches. That should, in theory, allow me to delete these two. Cool. And then we just need to kind of go in and get this. So all I'm going to do is go into our skin material. Wherever it is, skin mats. Then we got the eyeliner. So for this guy, I'm just going to go in and remove this bit. Oh wait, it's a, yeah, there we go. There we go. So it's looking for ISO eyeliner and then UDIM, which is ISO eyeliner and then UDIM.exr. I need to set that to exr. Cool. And then let's go back. This I want set to raw, I believe. Cool. Let me just double check that. Export manager. Export fast and even. Raw. Oh, is it data or do I type raw? I guess I type raw with a uppercase. Raw. Let's see if that works. And then I think it's in the render settings in the newest Arnold. There is misc or scene generation. Somewhere in here is a new feature, texture system, auto generate. There you go. Cool. So in theory, I can just hit this guy. That will start a render, and hopefully if it doesn't work, I can just look into it later. Oh no, it's generating them. So what I'm wondering is it, was I supposed to paint lower? And that's working. It's not where it was before. I feel like I need to paint lower. But yeah, so this is working, but I need to repaint that. So what I'm wondering is, will this update all the time? Because I've never used auto generation in here before. How are you gonna do skin all hand painted? No, so I'll be doing that in today's stream. I've been sent some textures, which are been provided by the lovely guys over at 3D Scan Store. And so I'm going to start with those and go from there. I do wonder if there's a way to clear that. Anyway, let's do a bit more painting. Doesn't look it's in the right place. Okay, let's paint that a bit further. Need to add the eyes in really to be able to see what I'm doing the way that I want to. Using the wireframe as a marker. There we go. And let's just push that up a little bit further. Okay, so it doesn't look good, but let's see if it's thicker now. Cool, is that done? Let's refresh that. Cool, there we go. So let's try re-rendering, see if it automatically updates, because I have no idea. I might just turn this off for the sake of like sanity checks, but we'll find out in a moment. Oh, that's actually updating. Sweet. Okay, that potentially saves me a lot of effort in the long run. So, although this isn't how eyeliner works at all, in terms of like on a real eye, although we can't see the eyelid shelf, so maybe I can get away with it. I'm going to paint the entire eyelid shelf. Really kind of outline that stuff. Make it incredibly uncomfortable for her to do anything with her eyes, I guess. Then we'll cut this down from out here. Okay, I feel like I want to thin it out a bit more actually. Let's just hollow out that bit. Cool. Let's try that. Export. Hopefully this works. Okay, I think that's done already. There we go. Cool. Right, so that's working. That's really nice of an update. Thank you, Arnold and Foundry. Let's just update this. Cool. Right, so now I guess we just start getting everything into wrap. So it begins. Okay, so let's see if I can remember how to do anything. Load geometry. We want to load in projects, personal projects, Mona, modeling, Maya, exports, body base geo, the latest one. I need to go through and like strip all this out at some point. So this should have the updated UVs. I'll find out later, I guess. Load geo. We'll call this one. Rename it. So F2. Load geo base mesh. Okay. And we'll rename this one to 3D scan store. Buy their stuff. There we go. There you go, James. You didn't ask me to advertise, but 3D scan store. Cool, and then we'll grab this one. And let me see if I can remember where I saved this stuff. So it's in Asset Library, 3D scan store, full body. I'll start with the full body, although I could start with the face. FBX. Oh, I need to go in, export it. Okay. Let's go and grab that file, import. Asset library. 3D scan store, full body, female, FBX, body FBX. I'm not wrapping an old man to Mona. Recovered tool. Okay, so there's a big scale difference. I can tell you that much. So let's re-export this. Export selection. In fact, let's check the UVs. Yeah, it's got the UVs. So we'll export that. Make it really creepy. I'm not doing it. You can't convince me to do so. But yeah, so let's go to Asset Library, 3D scan store. There we are. Full body, female, FBX, and this one is, God, what was the name of this? Just call it body geo. I'm gonna need to check that though. I don't like naming things like that. Let's go find it one more time. I'm doing this off screen. Full body, FBX, body. Okay, so it's just called body. Cool. Doing young female scan. Yep. Off stream, I went in and removed the nipples, just so that YouTube doesn't smite me. But yeah, it's all just standard stuff, really. Body OBJ. So, first thing we need to do is scale. Say 10, 50, 100. Okay. So I'm kind of tempted to kind of transfer the hands as well, but we'll get there later. So we need to wrap this mesh to this mesh. Ears and horns, obviously I'm going to have to paint that manually, but we will project what we can. It will look very strange, I've accepted that, and we'll just see what we can get out of it. And then, yeah, that should, I think that's close enough. Let's translate it back a bit. I'm going to line up the face first. Come on. Okay, close enough. Right, so let's do a wrap. And we want to do a select points, pairs. And this one needs point correspondences. This one is floating geometry. This one is fixed geometry. So let's do select point pairs. Sync views. So we're doing the face again later. So I'm just going to do extremely basic for the face. Literally just like corners of the eyes. And like the ears. The ears will have to go fairly like deep into it, but cool. I guess we should line this up to some extent. I guess that bit can go there. That bit can go like there. Then you get this poor thing. It's gonna be so stretched. You get about there, I guess. And you get about there. And you there. Yeah, this poor thing's going to get brutalized. Oh my god. Let's get this bit right there. Put that there. Okay. We can do a basic wrap with that. Let's just pick a few other areas, like pick the neck. Are the horns bone? So that's the thing, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what they are. Luckily I do have kind of enough time to decide that, like, later. Because I don't think I'll need any model changes. If it is, like, proper horn, I will, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll model additional geometry on top, or I'll just, like, disp everything. Belly button. Then let's go with the crotch. About there is the equivalent spot. Yeah, that's about right. You about there. You about there. Let's say you and you. You and you. Let's pick corners of the wrist. And I don't know the best way to go about hands, so I'm just going to pick the general locations of these guys. And I'll see if it needs more assistance later. I don't know how many points are like optimal for it. The fingernails are going to have to reproject later in Mari, I feel. Let's get you, put you there. Tail's naturally going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm almost tempted to kind of ignore it, like cut it off. And then ankle. Ankle. This is going to get messy. Let's go you to you. Middle of the knee to the middle of the knee. Then let's just grab some other key locations around the face. Kind of tempted to see how that will work. Let's just get the armpit as well. Like, this is not going to be enough, but we can just see how it's going to look. Let's get the bottom of the cheek as well. About there, I guess. Feet seem like a nightmare because the lack of toes. Absolutely, that's the issue. So it's something I'm not going to worry too much about, because it will be covered by shoes, ultimately, but it is something just to be aware of, I guess. There we go. So, let's see how... but they do, though. Wrap. Why? Let's just do a wrap. Let's try connecting these up that way. Terminate that. Okay, so that's working. Oh yeah, they need to be plugged in the same order, okay. Which means I've fucked up. Because that's going to wrap her to this. Fuck. I fucked up. Alright, we need to swap the order of these. I don't know if you can just swap them though, so we'll have to invert that. Delete that. Delete that. We'll do that again quickly. Select points. Oh, no. Select point pairs. Cool. Sync views. Let's spend a little bit less time on it this time. Just see what it results in. Let's just do that. Can move them later. That's the nice thing about this. Cool. Draw. Draw. You to you. You to you. You. This poor ear. Okay, pick the neck. Breasts again, so let's go with you, 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 you. It's a W. Doop. 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 Cool. Then armpit, about there. Belly button. Groin, about there. Okay, let's go about there for you. We can line that up later if we need to. Like once we add like textures and stuff, we'll be able to see it a bit more easily. In fact, I probably should have done that already, but let's just get this stuff vaguely in place. Let's try a bit of a different technique. Let's do that. Middle finger. Okay, so let's just do the middle of the nails approximately. To the thumb, and then you. Middle of the nail approximately. Doesn't have to be too close on the first pass. And then you. Then finally, front, you, front, and you. Let's just try it. So let's do another wrapping node. I'm expecting to repaint the ears completely, so I'm not worried if that gets screwed up. I'll be doing a lot of tilables and stuff. So I did this thing. I just want to see what it looks like. Can't remember if I have to let it finish for it to like not just die immediately. Check if I'm still rendering by any chance. No, I'm not. Good. Yeah, so that is going to be very confused. But for the most part, this seems to have worked. So if we throw a texture, or is it file, load image, there we go. Let's just grab one of our test mats. So female textures, high res safe for stream. Does it not recognize EXR? Ugh, okay. I've not made any of ones safe for stream. Okay. I'm going to temporarily black out my screen and just resave out the files. Go to OBS. I'll continue to talk, but I'm gonna have to be. Let me see. Display capture. Cool. So you'll just have to put up with the sound of my voice for a couple of minutes, just while I get Nuke loading stuff. I'll put it on my other screen so I can turn my screen back on in a moment, but for the time being, no. Okay, so let's grab projects. Projects. In fact, no, it's asset library. Asset library, 3D scan store, full body, female, textures, safe for stream. Okay, open those. Cool, there we go. So I can turn my screen back on now. So what I'm doing is, rather than remaking these and saving them out, I'm just going to load in the already safe ones and just resave them. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I literally just went in and roto painted out some nipples. And so I can quickly go in, create a right node. Grab this guy. Right. Oh. Cool. So what the file formats it supports? JPEG, PNG, and TIFF. Okay, so we'll do TIFF. It's going to be the highest quality we can get. So back into Nuke. And we'll just go TIFF. I think it's already in linear, right? Let's just render that as is. It's a 16K image, so 8-bit is fine. And what I want to do is just make sure that this guy looks identical. In this case, it doesn't. So I guess it is sRGB then. Render that. Reload this. There we go. So they should be identical. Yeah, I don't see any differences. Cool. So we just need to do that for the other ones too. This one does need to be data though. No compression. The toes are cursed. Okay, so let's grab this guy, make sure he's working. Did it all need to be sRGB? Apparently so, but slightly concerning. That's not correct. Something's wrong here. I'm going to trust it on something. So let's go delete this guy. Okay, input transform is linear. Output transform should also be linear, right? Nice raw data. There we go. Okay, let's grab that guy. Okay, looks like I might need to do some fuckery. These values are really low in like this. What value is this? It says 0.03, but that doesn't feel right to me. Oh, that does, okay. Okay, so save that out. sRGB, because I guess it's been converted for everything at this point. I may have to like reconvert stuff later, but it's no big deal. Reload. Okay. Yeah, so this has been written out in the wrong thing. I can do a color space convert. So I want input scene linear. No, I just want input linear. Or data output sRGB. Now I can write this as raw data. Apparently not. Okay, I'll ignore it. We'll find out if things broken later. This guy, I guess they're all going to be sRGB at this point, because I've broken something earlier. Okay, well, we'll stick with sRGB. Just write them all out as is. Grab this guy. Put a spec. Replace that with TIFF. Okay, we're going to none. Yep, I guess we're committing to this shit. Okay, they look identical, good. And then this guy, let's grab him. There you go. TIFF. I'll fix them off stream at some point. Render. Cool. So that's done. Kill this. Nope. Let's do a load image. Grab the body color. Texture. Set texture. Let's quickly test this one first. Turn for wireframe. Yes, that's working. We will want to remove the eyebrows as well. In fact, yeah, I don't think of that. Why don't I remove them already? But that should work for us. So let's do the same thing down here. Kind I want to write this out and just see what happens. Looks like everything's lining up. Fingers are kind of broken, but these ones are okay. This will just give us a much, much stronger starting point. I just need to remove the... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to fix. Okay, well, I guess we get started. I'm actually like doing real points. Start the finger, start the finger, start the finger, start the finger, start the finger. I'm just going to be transferring the body from this one, so I don't need to worry too much about the other stuff. I guess I just need to get all this stuff in place. So let's do middle of the thumbnail, middle of the thumbnail, middle of the thumbnail, middle of the thumbnail. Oh, not thumbnail, fingernail. Cool. Looks incredibly weird with a normal scan. Absolutely. I will be hue, like, correcting it to kind of get what I want. But let's, for now, just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle of the elbow. Middle of the elbow. This part of the back. Cool. We need to get something on the back of the ear, don't we? Let's go there and put that round about there. Let's get you, put you about there. Yeah, that is going to get kind of screwed, but let's see. Do we actually want to wrap any of this? I guess we do. No, I kind of want to get that as well. Okay, so let's get the tip of these two and pick, let's say, that vert and, but no, it needs to be further back. Pick that vert and let's say that vert. Not symmetrical, it doesn't matter too much. And then pick one right in the middle of them. And yeah, you need to move out a bit. That's now too far out. That's about right. Cool. I kind of want to see what's going on with this, but that can I do this? Guess not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so eyebrows. Let's place you about the same point here, so that one. About there. And let's go to the outer side of the eyebrows. In fact, no, let's go to about there on the eyebrows. This stuff doesn't matter too much, but again, like, I kind of want to get everything in place. It'll help me place things later. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about too much though. In fact, yeah, most of this is a fool's errand because I'm going to be doing that high-res face. So let's see what else. We need a tail. The tail's going to look like panties. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay. There's nothing I can do about that. I might have to subdivide this a few times or something, but in fact I can do that. Let's get the corners about there. Okay, let's try wrapping it. See what happens. There we go. So back to the 3D viewport. Copy this guy. There we go. So I'm going to need Violet's things to push this stuff in there a little bit. This needs some smoothing. Okay, back to here. Let's go in the middle of every finger. Starting with the thumb, I guess, why not? Wait, I already have that, good. Sweet, okay, so then next hand. We want to go with you, then you, then you, and then you. Cool. I didn't check if there's anything else. Probably should have. But looks like it will work. So let's try wrapping again. is that done already? Sweet. Cool. Should probably move that topo around a bit. It tried. It tried. Okay. We can always see how that works. Let's do a texture transfer. Transfer texture, even. Target geometry, source geometry. And I guess 4K. Put image, set texture. Oh, I'm so happy I did this. Okay. So we need to go through UV by UV, don't we? Like UDIM by UDIM. Body UDIMs, let's see. Let's see. UV editor. So UDIM 2 will be the torso, and then hands, legs, feet, scalp. Okay, so these 4 UDIMs are the head. So it's 3. Let's go. Well, it might be 2. Let's go across 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we just need to go through 1 UDIM at a time. Texture. Output. Is it output? Load and save. Save image. There we go. Okay. Compute frame range. Can I... Let me see if I can do this. Wrap 3D keyframe. Has to be a way to keyframe. Apparently not, but I guess we just get started then. So that's UDIM 1003. So let's just get a save location for these guys. CG stuff, projects, personal projects. Let's go to Mona, texturing. R3DS. Okay. Body. Col. Okay, and I'm just going to call this one body col. Then dot 1001. Oh no, 1003. And then let's call it TIFF. Oh. Let me just check that that's gone through. Let's see. Oh wait, actually, do I need to? That's fine. Cool. Let me just double check. Projects, personal projects, Mona, texturing, R3DS, body. I don't know, actually put it in the folder. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then we move up one. Well, it might be better to... Alright, that's the wrong one. Let's go to 3 on this guy. And go to 0 on you. This is the forearm and hands. Not a million miles away. Cool. So this one will be 1003. Oh, 4 even, for fuck's sake. Quality 100. Cool. So let's double check that's gone through. That's gone through. So that's you. Go across one more. See where that is. That's the back by loads of things. Okay. 1005. Compute current frame. Get into Maya. Oh, it's not the back, I don't think. It's the upper arm. I guess this one. Cool. Go across another one. 5. Increase that by 1. Cool. Then 6. I'm not sure why these are saving, honestly. I'm guessing this one's... where is Eden 1007? It's one of the legs. That leg. Where is it? Okay, well, 1007 is this one. Let's check the... Yeah, it is. Where is that then? Cool. Let me just check this guy. Poor tail. Okay. So we saved out that one, right? So then we go one more. Clearly this foot. It's not done a terrible job given that what it had to work with. So again, go to 8. Cool. 8. And then we've run out, okay. So now we go up 1. And we go to 1, 2. That's the back. So that's 113, I think. Let's double check in Maya. I'm pretty sure that's 113, but let's find out. heavy shell. Okay, so it's actually 112. Oh no, 113. Cool. So now we just walk across this. 3. Yeah, I wish I could automate this. Granted, this is a hell of a lot quicker than projecting in a paint tool, so I'm okay with it. And it will just give us a good block out, like 4. Let's go with 5. Uh, 5. Maybe to 6. Okay. Then put you to 6. Seven. Okay. One more. Okay, then we're out. Cool. So that's the body taken care of. So let's organize this a little bit. We can keep this guy. So texture. That's actually fairly organized already. Cool. So then we need to do the head, but let's do a quick test run. Let's go into Katana. This is going to look horrible, but we need to try it. So let's go to add a prune. We're going to prune the clothing and do a quick test render. So scene graph. Let's grab you, prune clothing. And then we're just going to go into skin mats. And temporarily just going to go create a surface. Front surface. Grab a color. Just any kind of file really, doesn't matter. Okay. Coordinates. Oh, we need to zoom out as well. Okay. Plug you into base color. And then where was it saving those to? Okay, so this guy, we're just gonna remove all this. Okay. Can I get rid of this? Constant. Where's that backslash gone? Cool. And I'm just gonna name this. Rename. Place that with that. Oh. I think that's how it is. Let me just double check that UDEM thing. Yep, that's correct. Okay, hit render. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it works, because once it works, we can do the same for the head. Take it into Mari, quickly fix up some broken areas. Okay. It's like the path's wrong. Oh, I turned auto generate TX off, didn't I? Kind of like that spec actually. Or did I turn it off? Let's find out. Oh, it is set to auto generate. Text string, offered yes, body, call. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we replace all this stuff with udim. Now render again. Looks like it's working. Cool, it's worked. So let's do an extremely quick color correct. Color correct. A second. Right, okay, so color correct, let's go in. I'm going to go to the color correction hue shift. Let's think, about 130, I guess. What? Why don't that do anything? Eh? Oh, it's 0 to 1, okay. Why is it not in degrees? That was a randomly good guess, okay. Let's go a little bit further, say there. We're targeting this color approximately. Bit overshot. In the right direction though. That's pretty close. I think this is a touch more green than what I've got, so let's go like 4.9. Then it's value from there, but that's easy enough. You just push it down a tiny bit. Ah, too green. 9.5. And then I don't want to gamma it. Exposure minus 0.1, 2 maybe. There we go. This is, I think, a bit less green actually. I was going the wrong direction last time. Let's say 5.1. That works. So let's plug this in. So using the actual material. Call this one image skin, call temp. Delete you. the skin call. Can I just add a dot? Dot. Okay. So I've found recently that using dot nodes is really helpful because it allows you to quickly connect and reconnect like multiple inputs at the same time. So now that should give us something that looks a bit more like skin. When we throw the clothing back on top, we'll see what the stomach looks like properly. There you go, there's it with SSS. So I probably have to, I mean, would it be creepy to paint the underwear out? Like, I'm not putting anything there, but like this feels really strange. I guess it would be creepy, so I'll not do that. I need to desaturate areas like this one as well. Basically, anywhere she gets red, or like the base skin would get red, is going this like deep green. It does even out with a bit of rendering, so I guess it's not too bad, but let's hide or turn off the prune, and then we can start transferring the head maps. See what this looks like. That's the thing. So now I can start building the head, I guess, because it is working. Cool. We have a workflow. So now I need to go into Maya, import, grab HD head, female, FBX, go for, where are you? Head. Cool. Then you got head, which is tiny, I imagine. Very small. But it will work. File, export selection, HD heads, female, textures. Oh no, sorry. FBX. Was it uppercase? I think it was. Head. Okay, then we'll go to HD heads, female 17, FBX, grab you. Then we're going to grab, the head ones are safe, so I can just go to here, HD heads, female, textures, JPEG, face, there we go. So now this guy, we just move up a lot. Okay, so to increase the size a little bit more, something like that will do. And we just line this up. That works. I mean, it doesn't, but it's close enough. Okay, so the far from a distance, this looks pretty much the exact same as it did. It's the face where we'll notice changes. So let's go like this. We want to copy basically this entire thing. Okay. So then this needs to go into, let's see, left one. And the left one on that side. Yeah, left one on that side as well. And then this needs to go to the right on both sides. Okay, let's go and save project. Asset library. Nope. Personal projects. Mona. Look dev. No, not look dev. Texturing. R3DS. I'm just going to go char, Mona, transfer, scan, there we go. Cool, so start selecting points. Clear all. So it begins. I'm just gonna go in bulk. So we would need the corner of the eyelid, upper eyelid, corner of the eyelid, lower eyelid. So corner of the eyelid, about there, and about there. Kind of wondering if it's worth turning off this wireframe. Might be a little bit easy to see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a lot easier actually. So she does have these eyelid folds that I'll have to paint out, but I think this will work. Corner of the nose, like that. Get you, tip of the nose, It's about there. Corner of the nose, corner of the nose. It's one of those problems where doing a cute curly mouth is you end up with kind of a difficult time transferring stuff. Okay. Middle of chin, jaw, you about there, I guess. Base of the skull, I find it very confusing that it's not like some kind of symmetry mode with all this stuff. Right. I don't even know how to go about it, honestly. Go about there, just to get position of the skull, relatively speaking. There is Sim, just weird, in ZWrap doesn't always work. Oh, okay. This is full wrap 3D, so maybe I can use Sim. It's a bit late now, but yeah. I'll have to look into it. Okay. Let's do a test wrap. See how that goes. That's not bad. Partner, so just try it quickly, see what it looks like. Texture transfer, target geometry. Oh no, that's not what I want. God, this is creepy. Let's do a extremely quick, like, let's just export the face. I guess we could just put everything in there. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. That allows us to keep loading the same texture. Let's see what it looks like. Right, so it's a bit bright, a bit in your face. Not an intentional pun. Viewer. See what it does. Yes, it's a bit saturated. See what our diffuse pass looks like. It's got detail in it though. Obviously we need to fix all this stuff, but okay, let's get into the shader. In fact, let's re-enable that. See what it looks like with the full face. It's when we start getting the displacement on there that we start to get really cool stuff. Yeah, so the lips obviously gonna need a lot. In fact, what colour are the lips? They're red. Okay, yeah, so that will need a lot of work. But this will give us quite a strong start. Okay, let's desaturate it a little bit. Saturation, let's go 0.85. That will raise the lightness slightly, but we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, it's funny how big of a difference it makes, right? It's having some color maps in there. We are losing the caruncle for some reason. Do we have the caruncle plugged in? Oh, we do. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's grab that color. For now, we will just disconnect its base color and subsurface color. Okay. There's subsurface. Yeah, if you think this as well, you should see it once you start getting displacement, like fine details. That's worked quite well actually. In fact, to prove a point, I'm going to do that. Let's replace the image with the disp. I guess we can use normals. Yeah, I'll do as a temp demo thing. Save image. Body. Let's just put norm. Do full. Cool. Let's go back into Katana. Do we have bump on this guy? Geometry, normal, we do. Okay. So let's go into, where are you going? Cut normal. I'm going to replace these with this guy for a moment. So let's plug that in. Okay, I'm just going to replace file. Replace that with norm. Okay. Hit render on that guy. I have no idea what the strength is set to. We'll find out. Where are you? Huh. Browse. Try again. Might be a bit strong now. I guess that stuff was the micro bump in previous versions. Let's go 0.1. Cool. Let's give it a moment to do its thing. Needs a few samples at least. Starts to feel like skin pretty quickly. It's still got like a light, like fucking huge amount of work to do to get it to feel like any good. But this kind of shows what we'll be doing. Let's go to spec direct. Still a bit too noisy, I think. A bit too much normals. Although it doesn't look like a bad normal pass. It's a little bit grainy, but I have to play about with the displacement itself. I'm curious as to, like, I need to ask Katie, but the pink on the cheeks, I'm wondering, is that like blush? Like, is it skin tone doing that? Or is it makeup doing that? Because her nose is extremely shiny. So I'm kind of wondering, okay, well, if it's that shiny, is there something on there that's causing that? Also, I need to do a ring light to get this highlight at some point. Because that looks like fun. I'm going to leave that calculating my place points. Okay, so back into this guy. Bring you over there. Let's go back into you. Cool. Yeah, so I guess we just keep placing points, really. Let me check the wireframe on that. Okay, wireframe's a little bit torn up, but nothing too major. Let's go back into this guy. And I think it's this one. Oh, it's smoothness. Set that to like 4 times its current smoothness. Compute. I'm wondering what's causing this, which setting that is. So I just need to send a message. Cool. Right. So, kill this. I'm looking forward to getting a disc for now. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just crazy to me, like how much of a difference like just having a skin map in there really makes. And again, hats off to James and everything at 3D Scan Store. It just does so much for you. Like, right, okay, so that's clearly not right. Let's go 0.5 back to what it was. And parameters. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Let's put that to like 8. See if that helps. So, right, I need to learn the settings in here, but that's worse. It's so much worse. Let's try way lower. Oh, I need to, oh yeah, that eyelid's getting kind of screwed. And that's still screwed too. Alright, let's go back to selecting point pairs. Visual editor. Okay, so what we're going to do is select like this guy, put him, wait actually, let's try to keep these in line, shall we? Wireframe. Grab you, go in there. Cool. About there. Okay. About halfway, was that? Yeah, that's about halfway. Now what? I guess here. You. I think that was already wrapping correctly, but let's just do that anyway. Okay, so then halfway along here is about there. Halfway along there is about there. Then you go to you. You go to you. And you go to you. I guess let's just continue that out. It goes to about there. Okay. Time to get started on the ears, right? And that render's been killed. Good, good, good. I'll need to do some pretty heavy look dev on the eyeliner to get it to look like not complete shit. So, oh, we can kill this now. It's done everything I need in here. Okay, so back into wrap. This one's going to require quite a lot of sculpt passes, I think. We also need to figure out this. Let's go for that center line first. Go about there, which is about there. Cool. So then in front of this guy and in front of that guy is about there, about there. Cool. Yeah, that works. Then top middle of the head, about there, about there. Our skull's a lot longer. And then it begins. Let's just pick a random point. Okay. And then let's pick there and there. And then let's start with one ear, see how many points we need. So grab you, put you there, grab you, that'd be this point, grab you, that'd be about this point. This guy is there, that is there. Okay, so that's him mostly in place. Let's add this one as well. Then that guy is obviously that bit right there. This point is about there. There. Right. God, I hate this so much. Like, we are gonna have to paint like a motherfucker. Like, that will need to go about there. Then that's gonna get torn out this way, but there's not really much you can do about it. You can go about there. Then back of the ear. Let's pick the same points. About there. Oh, wait. Oh, that's... Oh. I fucked up. Okay. So, we want to go back here for this point. About there. Then 69, or 66. 69, where's 69? There it is. Okay. Okay. 71, let's go to the back side of that. Okay, 71 is there, so we just go to about there. And then this bit is that bit. Let's see what it does. Let's calculate that. Oh, wait, there is a symmetry. Ah, too late now. Watch it try. It's trying valiantly, bless it. Okay. This confuses me. Let me quickly Google it. R3DS wrap. Or wrapping. Welcome to the wrap documentation. Don't mind if I do. Nodes. Try the brush node. Yeah, I'll be using the brush node, but I want the wrap to get it into a decent place first, and then have the brush kind of correct for stuff. Number of fitting steps. Okay, so I probably need to increase that. Okay. So this needs to go down, I guess. Um, 0.5. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. At least on first impression. Although there's some weird... Oh, no. It's worse. It's so much worse. Okay, so I guess we're putting that back to 1. And ICP iterations. Number of alignment substeps inside each fitting step. Maximal number of optimization substeps. I'm just gonna put that to 5, that to 10. This will take longer, sure, but let's just see what it does. I guess we may just have to use the brush node. Brute force it. Okay, well, it's fucked, but I guess it will just do. So let's create brush node. Brush, so we want the geometry and the reference mesh. So the reference mesh is this guy. Geometry is this guy, I guess. Geometry source. Oh yeah, that's a non-essential, but still good to have. Vertex mask, don't need that. And hidden polygons, don't need that. Visual editor, and so it begins. Let's just relax all this out first. Then inflate. Oh shit, okay, that's a very strong brush. Okay, let's grab the move projection. Relax project. What the hell's happening here? They're snapping to the back, okay. Beautiful. Ah. No. Can I go back to where I was? There we go. So, how is the square bracket strange brush size? Smooth, relax, project, smooth, relax, project, smooth, relax, project. I'm honestly impressed. Okay, well, it's an ear. Relax, project. I need to move that up a bit, but let's focus on that later. Let's move project. Jesus. Why is move project not doing anything? Oh wow, it's really sensitive. Okay. Okay. Well, where should we look? Relax, project. How am I going to do this? I need the move brush. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my god, what is this brush? Kind of wondering if it's worth doing this in ZBrush. Like this last step. I've already got enough softwares open, honestly. I don't know why there's a difference between all these. Come on. Ah, it's already strength full. Alright, let's change the fall off. Nope. I'm just confused. Let's project. Okay, move brush. Fucking Christ. There has to be a way to set these, like... Relax project. That's better. And just relax in general, I guess. I feel like I do want to take this into ZBrush. Let's do Relax Project again. Okay, let's symmetrize. Fix symmetry. There we go. Oh wait, did I accidentally? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I did wonder why that hand was there. Jesus. I wonder, is it even worth trying to keep this stuff? Oh, that's trying to do a blend, isn't it? Okay, let's do one. Okay. Symmetry fixed. Back into a brush node. I guess actually, best way to do that is just to stay on this side then. Okay. Back to smoothing and relax projecting. And move projections. Alright, that's not moving. Relax project. Okay. I think that'll do. So that should... Yeah, looks like it's worked. So, let's start saving that out. Kind of wants to remove these names. Might do it later. And it is temp. I will be loading this into Mari and painting over it, so it doesn't matter too much, but it does still matter to some extent. But that, in theory, should now be working a lot better. What other UDIMs do we have to deal with? I'll close Maya. Sweet. UV. Do we even need the ears, really? Is it worth? Okay, may as well. Let's go back to Russian 3D scanner. There we go. That's good to me. Current frame. Okay, let's go over by 1. That's doing this here. That's doing a good job. Okay. I'll have to paint over a lot of it, sure, but like that's doing a decent job. Can't oversave that. Okay, so then next UDIM, which is where exactly? Oh, right, yeah, okay, so that's already reached the body. So now I need to go back and up 1. In fact, no, I need to go 0, 1. That's the neck. Missing some stuff there for some reason. Oh wait, yeah, 'cause that's the back of the head, which is a different UDIM. Cool, so we have that. Which is 11. View current frame. Okay. Then we go over by 1. Should see over here. Okay, and then back and up 1 more. Let's see. We got the scalp. And that's 2, 1. Okay, there we go. So let's see how awful this looks. There we go. We have a thing. Right, so next thing to do is start getting it over into Mari, right? And then we can decide if we're going to do the color conversion in shader, or if we're going to do it in here. I might quickly create an ISO for the lips. Yeah, let's create an ISO for the lips, because then I can do some tests without going back and forth too much. So let's do... I'll leave that going, fuck it. We'll kill this, because I'm kind of done with it for night. Then back into Mori. We want to create another one of these boys. This one will be ISO lips. Okay. Okay. Then you don't need anything precise for this guy, so let's go down to 2K. Go into UV. Super quickly. There we go. So that's ISO lips, and we need to rename this guy to ISO lips. Paint through. Okay, there we go. So now we can go in with an organic brush of some type. I think that's... I feel like I shouldn't be using a brush like this, actually. I should use something softer. Or I could just set flow of this like 0.1 or something. Because having the textured breakup is helpful, it is important. That's a little bit too soft. Let's go to like 0.3. There we go. Okay. So painting black is difficult. Let's just get this in there. Just going to soften that out a lot. Maybe we'll just switch to slow flow. Super soft. Because slow flow is the fail safe. You can always rely on this brush to get really nice smooth effects. Okay, there we go. See, really, for me to do this map properly, I'll need to have the color map like visible. But I think just for the sake of getting a proxy. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to channels, export flattened, export current channel flattened. Let's replace that with $channel. Cool. Export patches. Yep. Take me a moment to actually read that. CC, skin, base, col. Let's do a layer RGBA. LYR, skin, col. Input. set you to 0.05, because it's not. In fact, let's just set it all the way to 0. We'll keep saturation. I'll remove that. And we'll call this one lips. Okay. Base skin. Lips. And then for this we will need, where's ISO eyeliner at? It's over here. Mix 2. ISO lips. File. Okay. Give that a go. Okay, so that's not doing anything. No, it's overwrite, yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable yet? Yeah, it's kind of horrific, not gonna lie. That line's too harsh as well. Way too harsh. So, let's paint this to black. Cool, there we go. Okay, and let's color correct that a bit more. So blue's that way. So I'm going to set this to like negative 0.25. Value will probably need to go down, but let's leave that for a moment. Let's render this area on its own. Okay, a little bit too far on the hue. Let's go halfway. I need to pull the bottom lip down as well. And saturation. Cool. Try that again. Makes it flattened. to go a lot darker. Let's go full stop darker. Fuck it. Top lip needs to be darker still. And I need to add a lip gloss on top as well. It's too dark. Let's go 0.5. Maybe I was right in the first guess. That'd be nice. It's still too purple too. Needs to be a bit more red. She's looking very pouty right now. Okay, let's add the clothing back in. See how it all looks like together. So there's quite a lot of differences between these two, beyond shapes. So I need to kind of look into like how much of this is lighting and how much of it is skin color. Like this area is a lot brighter, this area is a lot brighter, but I don't put that entirely down to lighting. Getting the nose to be red would be quite fun. It's so shiny. It's gonna be fun. Eyeliner, do we want it to extend further along? I guess we do. Thin line. This needs more as well. Do we want to do a blushing map? Hey, Parag. Good morning. Oh, I'm guessing you're in India. Well, yeah, good morning to you. Good night for me soon. Although not too soon. It's only 9:20. Let's do a blushing map to get this stuff in, and a ISO for the nose. Do we do them in 1 or do we do them in 2? Let's do blushing as its own thing for now. So, just quickly copy these two. Now, one thing to be aware of is the moment I open the mouth, this map's going to be completely busted. So let's do ISO blush. Okay. So this is nice soft thing here, which is definitely a job for the slow flow. Okay. Make sure it's all set. In fact, let's just go nuke. Okay. Time for the slow flow. Just hot that area up. I do want to reach a value of 1 whenever I can. For now I'll include this area, but I'll keep it a lot more subtle. Sharpen it there, it's like this kind of line. Okay. It's good enough for me. Okay. Let's move this up close to the eye. I might just completely do the eyelid as well. So let's go back to this guy. Okay, so just gonna pull this way in. Default brush, sure. And we're gonna continue it a little bit. Not much, just enough. Okay. Okay. And we're just gonna bring that further in. So at this point it's gonna do damage to her eyes, but I'm sure. If it's what we need to do to get the look, then so be it. I do kind of need to pull that in there as well, don't I? So let's just get this pivot focus again. So, oh, actually, yeah. There we go. There we go. That's too continue that thin line. Gonna scratch that out. But like, I'll keep it in, but I'm gonna scratch it. So it's like kind of more tentative line, I guess. Like she's not that confident at putting it on. I need to find some reference to how that should actually look, but that should do. So let's get eyeliner. Cool. Then let's just grab you. So we need to add the blush in there. Oh, it's there, yeah. I'm still thinking in Solaris. Right. There we go. So.
Picked up by the orbiting SOHO satellite. This is the sound of the sun. The speeding gases also generate powerful magnetic fields.
Okay.
As the star rotates, the fields clash and burst through the surface to cause something far more destructive. The solar wind.
So the way I'm doing it right now is under the assumption that it's a skin tone, not an actual blush makeup. Otherwise I'd do it as its own layer, and it wouldn't be a color corrector, it'd be like adding a color over top, like blending a new color in, rather than color correcting the existing one. But if we operate under the assumption of this is her skin color, then this is what we expect to happen. That's all that done. Oh yeah. Cool. So this one needs to be more purple. A lot softer, I think. Yeah, a fair amount softer. And more purple. So maybe it's gone too far. No, it's not gone far enough because everything's... Yeah, so this is actually a point to make is, should this color be relative to the original flesh color or to the actual skin? I'm beginning to think it should be relative to the actual skin, which would mean connecting these guys to that. That makes things a little bit easier to control. Granted, it throws all my values off, so these are completely wrong now. I think this needs to go the opposite way. while that's going. Back into Mari. Go into the blush.
Photons heat up the outer layers of the sun, sending it hurtling around the star.
And then we can start copying stuff into Mari so we can paint directly over it. Then we'll need to copy the spec maps and all that stuff as well, but that can happen later. I kind of want to spend a bit of time on the eyeliner shader as well, because it's so thick right now. I could break that up with a noise. Do I do it in shader? I think I should. I guess if I multiply it by a remapped fractal, it should give us some variation. And use that result map as the disp, and that will give us some cool effects. Yeah, it's something. Oh, I'm going to let that keep rendering for a while we start getting other maps in there. So we want the coal. So I'm going to file, import projects, personal projects. Think for a moment here. Mona, texturing, R3DS, norm. Edges are getting caught there. Oh yeah, there's something for that in Russian 3D scanner, right? Okay, so I'll have to do that as a separate step. But yeah, we can do that. Okay, well we have our skin in there. We'll reproject things like the tail and all that sort of stuff. I'm wondering, should I work within the flesh tones? Because like naturally I understand them better as a human. Okay, I think I should. Alright, so paint, import in fact, let's call it import scan skin call. Cool. So then we just want to start painting over this. So merge. Paint. I want to have that like that. I guess this one. Cool. Paint, skin, fixes. Cool. We'll get that up there. Now I'm just going to go in with a nice textured brush. Brad's brushes, I guess. Maybe not. Organic. There's one really nice brush I used for a while. A nice speckle's kind of cool, but I think it was salt and pepper. The snitch. What's the snitch? What's the shortcut for this? C. Okay. Do we do this symmetrically? Yeah, let's do it symmetrically. Okay, so flow, let's go even lower. 0.2. How have you spent your birthday? So my birthday was yesterday, but I spent it working, and then I went out with some friends and grabbed some drinks, did a pub quiz. Then on Friday we've got another little get-together, which I'm looking forward to. What the hell's going on right now? Why is that not painting? Oh, is my camera light on the wrong side? I fucking hate that. Okay, let's go 0.5 on the flow. We're just evening out the skin tone because we don't want a lot of this stuff, especially up here. So we're just gonna pick colors, paint for a bit, then pick another color, like that one, paint for a bit, and you get that kind of splotchiness with time, which skin has. Might need to go lower. Okay, there we go. I should pick up Mori as well. Painter's getting super slow on many projects. Yeah, Painter, generally speaking, is lower performance than Mori. It's the reason it's used more in industry right now. Like, Painter has some fantastic features, like its bakers and stuff are amazing, but Mari is still the king on power. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not really sponsored, but kind of sponsored. It's weird. There we go. So I just need to get a link. There we go. Okay. Need to paint out the eyebrows as well. And fix all this stuff too. In fact, I'll do the eyebrows as a separate thing. We'll dedicate this layer to just filling in missing areas and like fixing really obvious things. Okay, pick another colour. Okay, and then pick a really light colour, like that one. Going with a stronger flow. There we go. Hey Alexis, how's it going? Don't mind human textured Mona. It's a very weird look, I know. Need to look into how to do hue variation in my brushes. That's a lot better than it was. This is far too desaturated though compared to everything else, so we'll have to improve that. Okay. Neck's a bit bumpy for what I'm doing, and then I'll need to do another bake to get rid of the seams. But that will start to work. So let's do a. I'm good. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh, tail. So yeah, I'm just blocking out the skin for Mona. We have some renders. I'm doing color correction within within Katana at the moment. It's a really basic kind of layer shader thing. But once I've kind of got Mari sorted, I'll go back and do another pass for this stuff. I'll probably do this within Mari itself. Have a bit more control over it. Okay, get that extended all the way out. Try my best not to paint other parts. Okay, there we go. This area's gonna need a lot of fixing. I'm wondering if that's worth doing as a separate pass. like do as a projection pass rather than a paint pass. In fact, that's what I should be doing for this stuff really, but can't be bothered. Let's just do a quick. There we go. Maybe a little bit low res potentially. It'll work for the most part, but like for the normals and spec map, we want to go higher res than this. I'll need to remove the nose hairs too. That will start to function. So let's do another layer. So merge missing data. Cool. Move all this back. Create a new merge. Okay. Merge eyebrow removal. Create new paint. That's fine by me. Should this? That is 4K. Okay. I feel like this should be done asymmetrically. And we'll fix the eyelids. Right, so clone stamp. Oh, crash? Question mark. Trying to remember how to get this to actually function. How do you use this? Oh, because it can only copy from itself. Okay. Just do a quick test run, I guess. I'm just gonna copy that over. This is gonna like break some stuff. That's fine. I just need to see what causes this to work or not work. Huh, okay. It's not that. Alright, I need to look into how to use the clone brush. It's been a while. It's been like a year since last used it. Let's go. For now, we'll just paint over it. Keep things simple. So, back to you. Pick a color. Is it like a temporary way to pick a color? Does anyone know? Let's get some deep red. Some of this. Yeah, Mari uses nodes, which is like the biggest thing, I think. At least for me, the way I like to use it. Makes a huge, huge difference. Let's go with that colour right there. Pick this colour. Just trying to blend in all these tones. Textural breakup is the best way to do this sort of stuff. That's too bright. Okay, go back in with a white. There we go. One more to go. Let's go through patch by patch, remove all this stuff. Oh yeah, I should have clarified that. Alexis is right. In Mari you can do layer stacks the same way you do in basically any other tool, or you can do nodes. It's both. Thanks for clarifying, I forgot to do that. Okay, we need to go back to the other brush because this is too inorganic. Nice speckles. By a mile my favourite brush in here right now. Other than slow flow, but I think that doesn't really count because it's cheating. Okay, that one. Okay, there we go. 2 eyebrows removed. Second one's not looking anywhere near as good as the first, so let's spend a bit more time on it. Feels better. Okay. Okay. Paint. Eyebrow removal. Okay, we need to do a nice over the tip of the nose as well. Calm this all down a bit. And then we'll do some eyeliner work. So, in fact, that's still got spec. Let's go back to Mari. In fact, let's do the eyeliner work now. Kind of like having the eyebrows in there, to be honest, but we do need to keep them out because we'll be adding groom in later. So, okay, so we have. I need to rearrange all this stuff too. So far, we have skin color over here, general skin shader, makeup. So we'll have to backdrop all that stuff later. But for now, let's do a multiply. Multiply you by a noise. Let's just go with regular noise. Okay. Color 1, we'll just raise that to whatever value we want the minimum to be. Let's go 4 octaves. Fair bit distortion. Can't remember how the scale is supposed to be. We'll keep that as is for now. I look forward to start adding like the grooms and stuff. It'll help a lot. Okay. I always forget like if this is supposed to go darker or brighter. Oh, sorry, larger or smaller. Let's find out, shall we? It's actually not far off. Let's make it a little bit smaller. So let's go 3 by 3 by 3. Okay, that'll help. Okay, we need to contrast that up a bit. So let's do a I don't want range. Can't remember the name of them. Remap? Is it range that I want? Let's try value. No. Yeah, okay, so it's range. So I'm gonna set the input to like 0.7. And let's think for a moment. We'll bias it, I think 0.75 or 0.665. And then output min is, let's say, 0.2. So we've still got some there, it's just not as strong. Okay, let's go to catalog. Okay, so it's going way too low. Let's set you to like there. In fact, I'm gonna bias the shit out of it. 0.8 and set this to like 0.5. We want it to be subtle. Like we still want it to look fairly solid from a distance, but when you stare at it, it starts to kind of break up a bit. Reason for that is this kind of soft, noisy breakup that this one has. This one's too solid and looks artificial to me. I mean, it is artificial, but too much. This one is too low res to tell. I just really like the breakup in this. Still not right. Better than it was, but still. Okay, let's go 0.8. And go 0.9 on bias. Again, we want it to be really subtle. This looks like it might have worked. Bit too subtle now, I think. go 0.65 on you, 0.8 on bias. And then shader wise, we need to do some speck removal. Coat. Let's just remove the coat entirely. Okay, we need to remove the weird folds on the eyelid. So let's go into, got eyebrow fix, let's do another merge. Merge, eyelid fix. Once we're done on these fixes, we'll do like a big point or something, just to make things a bit easier. Paint. That's fine with me. I might do this in the 2D. Come on, let me zoom in. Please. Have you put locked? Yeah, this happens sometimes. Camera's completely locked. Let's save. Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Save. File. Close. Turn to that in a moment. That's too much now. Let's do something a bit different actually. Let's go 0.9, in fact 9.5, and then 0.75. Okay, I'm gonna archive this. Projects, personal, Mona, that's look diff, texturing. Mari, archives, Charmona. I feel like Michael Jackson. There we go. That'll do its thing for a moment. There we go, that's better. Just makes it feel like it's actually being worn. We need to refine the actual shape because this is too thick over here. Almost done. How long have I been streaming for so far? 3.5 hours. Alright, I'll do another half hour. Okay, let's kill that. Get into Mona. I love how I've still got the older projects in here. Okay, so there we go. That's better. So that one, I guess, is the actual eyelid. So we need to clean up this area. Okay, and so it begins. Just blanket the whole thing. Let's go with that color right there. let's go with a sponge brush on a very, very low intensity. Gonna continue that all the way over here too. We'll add some of that detail back in via cavity maps, but I'm not gonna worry about it yet. Let's just get everything kind of ironed out. Just get some of this in there. Start hinting at a more natural skin tone. The key I find, like, hand painting skin to match is doing it in multiple passes. Like, there's so many layers of complexity to skin. Granted, you also want to change brushes, because, you know, you see the same brush enough times. You start to, like, pick up on the tiny, tiny patterns, but I like using speckle brushes quite a lot. Let's keep going on this. Almost there. Then grab that skin tone. Okay. And grab that skin tone. Okay, then we'll go to nice speckles. Okay. Okay. Then pick that color. So right now, what I'm doing is overfixing, where I'm like reaching past the area I should be going. So let's just add a bit more of that in. There we go. Back to work. Let's stay with nice speckles this time, see what difference it makes. I'm gonna guess it just makes it really hard to actually finish painting out these blobs. Okay, yeah, we need that original brush we had. Let's go with a different sponge though. Let's go with this one. Just bulk get that out. Okay, there we go. Now go back in with other colours. Okay, let's go into the tool properties. Hue jitter. Okay, not that much. Minus 0.05 and then 0.05. Still too much, but a lot better. There we go, that's more like it. go in there with nice speckles in a second. Just getting that out. We need a lower flow. Nice speckles. Very symmetrical, but I think I'm okay with it. Difference in tone between the top lid and bottom lid is quite intense now. I do want that spec back a little bit. Let's just throw that in. Okay. So let's go back to Mori. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's get just a little bit of that tone right there. And go back to the UV view. Just get that guy. Let's go. That. Okay. That isn't moving. That's really weird to look at. We can get back to that later, I guess. Right, so okay, hue. There we go. So that goes to 180. Let's find the value that it has in here. Okay, so we have 0.51. So it's going to be near 90, but let's do 0.51 multiplied by 180. 91.8, cool. So we set this, where's he gone? There we go. To 91.8. Well, that's clearly not right. Double that, I guess. So that would be 183.6. Okay, so we need to go to 70. There we go. So that's the color. And then what else do we do? We're saturating it by 0.85 and exposing it. Okay, so saturation. Not 0.85. Cool. And then we have exposure, which, do we have an exposure? Okay, no. Grade. Does this have an exposure? It doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna have to eyeball this one. Let's go gain. Feels about right. Yeah, we got a bit much saturation in some of these areas, but it gives us a much stronger base than we had. So I think for now, I'm going to skip these guys and just input everything directly. So let's do that. Let's go export flattened, export current channel flattened. Channel UDIM. Okay. Browse. Publish. Call. Okay. So that's that one. Let's see how it's doing. Why did it stop there? Oh, we only had one selected. Okay. There we go. That seems more promising. So we are going to have some seams now, I think. But Jesus, that was fast. It's already done. So just the color map on its own right now is 588 megabytes. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I have a power meter apparently. Huh. That's kind of shit. Is there something wrong with the power meter? Well, I guess you're going to bed, so you can answer it later, but... okay, so... I'm gonna head off pretty soon, because I've done quite a lot tonight. There we go. It's pretty close. It's looking better. I kind of liked having the extra dark lines in there, added kind of a sense of detail. So we'll have to add like some quite nice defined wrinkles to get that working. And we've got the eyebrows out. Good, good, good. I do already miss the eyebrows though. We'll see how this cleans up. Or am I gone too far in the DSAT? Oh wait, actually. What's this set to? Auto. Let's kill that. Yeah, I need to, super cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did that make a difference? Maybe. We'll find out in the next pass. But yes, we need to do, pass for freckles. We need to do all the layers of blushing and all that sort of stuff as well. And obviously we need, like, spec maps and bump maps and stuff. The maps we do have are extremely basic right now. But yeah, the next stream I'll probably focus entirely on getting displacement. We'll see kind of how that goes. I am tempted to start on a very basic eyebrow and eyelash groom, just because I know how big of a difference it's going to make. Like, not right now, I mean, but like next time I stream. I do kind of want to up the color of this area as well, so let's call this one Skin Call Fixes. Cool. Then let's create saturation. We'll merge that in and create a mask. Okay, then create a paint node. This one needs to be set to solid black and set to data, raw data scalar. That's fine. Honestly, it can be lower res actually. Let's go 1K. Cool. And then, just for the sake of visibility, let's do that. This will be horrifically hard to look at, but it will be functional. Mirror projecting. Basic brush, slow flow. Okay, that's working. So we're just going to go in. Maybe we shouldn't say that high actually. Maybe let's go like 2. And so I can actually paint it as it should be. It's a subtle difference. But it will change how we read it when we got all the clothes on. Let's turn off paint through. There we go. Maybe a little bit too saturated now. There we go. Let's blend that back in. Yep, see you, Oscar. Have a good night. Okay, there we go. Bit better. I'll need to reproject the nails to like fit at some point, because currently they're nowhere near. But I think reprojection is the way to go for that. Okay. Let's get that exported. Okay. So kill that. Archive. What I need to do at some point is load in the sculpt of Mona, so I can like, you know, do actual bakes and stuff, get curvature on the scars and arrays, and well, I don't know what those things and arrays are yet, but I'm operating under them being scars for now, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so if we go back. Let's go up here. Let's test out face cam. It's one of the known angles. There we go. Do we have any angles of... We do. So that's what we've done today. Knowing that I don't have anything cleaner. Did it have to move that tiny bit? There's something really interesting about this spec. I know it's just noise, but I really like it. Has that kind of car paint feeling? Just gonna let this render for a bit. But yeah, I'll need to do a peach fuzz as well. Peach fuzz will do quite a lot for her actually in these like rim lighting scenarios. But I am looking forward to doing eyelashes. I am seriously debating doing eyelashes in the next pass. Because I can just throw them onto a scalp geometry. Like I'm going to be using scalps with, you know, using XGen and stuff. Fuck using XGen. That was my back on, by the way. Fuck using XGen in Katana without scalps. It's a stationary asset. I don't need to worry about like simulation stuff. Granted, that's not really an issue with scalps anyway, but yeah, so we need to do nose blushing, cheek blushing, quite a lot. Do I do fuzz on the clothing for this project? See, part of me just wants to use Yeti because of how easy it was to run through a Katana pipeline, but like, I mean, I have got action working. I've done like test renders, but it's still like, I'm intimidated, not gonna lie. For Yeti. What was the full question? Like, I feel like it's probably a stream delay or something. The problem that's going to be is like XGen is pretty much what I need to do a hairstyle like this, because Yeti can do it, but will fight me the whole way. XGen will make this quite nice and easy, but then XGen will make other stuff more difficult. Actually, I need to move this down. I might do a paint over actually, like off stream. Intimidated for Yeti. No, so Yeti I'm not intimidated by at all. It's actually really easy to use in terms of pipeline. Extremely easy. I've used it for a few projects now. XGen is the one that's intimidating for pipeline. Mainly because like I know I can get it to work in Maya, but I don't know I can get it to work in Yeti in terms of like doing a full process and not, you know, not breaking stuff all the time and all that sort of stuff. I think what I'll need to do is like a final model pass to get all this stuff in place, and then I can start doing groom. I kind of want to like deepen these wrinkles and stuff as well. But I think some eyelashes in this, and down there, the kind of like button eyebrow thing that she's got going. Again, if you guys can't recall, she's got like just the middle part of the eyebrow. So getting a way to make that work is going to be fun. I'm going to need a ton of work to get them looking good. Like, I've got these like extremely basic kind of spiral things sculpted in, but I'm going to need to integrate that into the texture, because like the face currently looks so much better than the ears, just because it's obviously got the scan data, whereas this doesn't. But I think this is showing some potential. I also need to add some thickness to the clothing, but that's kind of secondary for now. Let's full screen this guy. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm now past that terrible part of the project where everything is awful and not fun. Now I'm in the point where like things start to make a visual difference. So eyelashes want it to be black. Yeah, I'm just like doing some mental stuff at the moment in my head. There's also some sculpt issues, like this part of the ear. It's kind of funky. Yeah, I really want to add some extra stuff into this, like maybe round it off at the top and give it a stitch line to make it look a bit more interesting. Because currently this reads exactly like what it is, which is just a plain. Like the coat works because you can't see the top of it, but I also need to figure out the zip. The zip's doing some weird stuff. Yeah, let's see what the albedo's doing. Yeah, see what I mean about the albedo? Like this bit's got all this interesting stuff going, and then this is just nothing. Then we got SSS. Maybe a bit too red on the eye, but we'll see. Normals. Yeah, that won't be helping either. Next project I'm doing something with human ears. Because there's so much surface area on these things to get looking good. What's our spec doing actually? Yeah, nice broken up spec. Granted, this is too broken up, like it just reads as noise. But it's getting there. Something else that'd be fun as well. It's figuring out how we want to handle that super bright highlight. Like, am I going to give us like nose blush? Like some kind of gloss thing, like kind of combined? Or do I just remove all the bump? Getting the lipstick will be fun as well. This is going to be a project where I learn a lot about makeup shading. I know that much. But yeah, so things that are standing out visually to me right now. Obviously, the eyeliner and eye shape aren't quite right. I quite like the eye shape of mine, but the eyeliner's like way off. Like this needs to be a bit bigger, like come out here maybe. But then on top of the eye is way, way more. Like this needs to keep going and come down like that. But I'll do that next stream, because I've already been streaming for like 4 hours. What else is there to do? It says like stuff that jumps out immediately. Obviously it's like the color zoning stuff, but I'm not too worried about that compared to the other things. Cool. Well, I'm going to let that finish. So I'm going to end the stream here, so I can like go brush my teeth and get ready to go to bed. But yeah, I'll be streaming again probably on Sunday. So I'll hopefully see you guys then. During that stream, I'll do probably like skin displacement on the face. Let's just kind of get the skin figured out. Yeah, get the skin figured out, and then I think at that point we'll probably move on to some extremely basic groom, or move on to the clothing, like getting the thickness and stuff on there, because that stuff does matter. And like I've done some stuff out of sequence, which is going to cause me issues, so I need to kind of get that sorted. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. I'll keep you guys up to date. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys on Sunday. Drop by Discord if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you around. Bye, guys.